MongooseJake here with a very quick little video. I wanted to highlight the fact that I just snagged, even though I'm very late to the Ardor game, we'll say, I snagged this Mongoose Ardor, however you want to pronounce it. But it's of course everybody knows this is a few years ago. It was a very solid budget bike that was very accommodating for upgrades. And I actually already have a few things that'll go on this bike. So when I seen this was on Facebook Marketplace for $120, and the seller was very upfront. It has a damaged rear wheel. It was brand new. It arrived damaged. Somehow they got a credit for it, and so he sold it dirt cheap. He was asking $120. It was on Facebook Marketplace for 13 weeks, and well, I reached out saying, hey, is this still available, and if so, would you take less for it? And I know that's like the worst thing you can do is ask, is this still available? Well, it was, and he actually offered $70. He said, if you have cash, meet up with me and I'll take $70. So I did. Here it is. And I was hoping, he had said that he thought maybe the rear wheel could be salvaged, but that's pretty bad. Let's take a look at it. And it gets worse the more you look. I have actually trued up wheels that aren't that bad, but here's the worst part. There are 4 spokes that have pulled the nipple straight through the rim. And of course, that's immediately a disqualifier for it being repaired. And even the impact, I'm gonna try to get the camera in there. The impact actually bent the hub flange. And these are cheap hubs anyways, cheap rims, cheap wheels. So no, I'm not going to try to salvage those. The cost of this will automatically now be including, I know I have amazing camera work here, right? The cost of this bike is immediately going to be including a new wheel set. Thankfully, I have a fork to go on it. I have a dropper seat post to go on it. And this is actually going to inherit my old Originate dropper seat post. And I have, a few other bits and pieces that'll make their way onto this straight out of the parts bin. So this will be a pretty economical build, and I might even, as long as it works okay, I haven't actually rode a Pro Rush setup before. Not this one. So I will try to ride it as at least the drivetrain. It'll probably need cranks. I always round out square tapers every single time. You ride aggressive, it happens. But I have a good fork for it, decent fork I should say, and then it might just be wheels, crank set, and this one unfortunately, Mongoose went with a whole bunch of steel handlebars, and that's what this is, and I will slap on a handlebar on this. I already have some lock-on grips, so a very economical build for me, that as soon as I can order up a wheel set, which that'll have to remain for the budget, but when I can order a wheel set, this build will get going pretty quickly. So just wanted to give a little quick snippet, just a few minutes here, showing one of the upcoming projects is I'm doing a cheap Ardor build. That'll be fun. I'm gonna make it into kind of like a all mountain hardtail. So wind noise aside, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.